Yo, so the algorithm has been bringing me a lot of people commenting on my Spanish videos. So I'm gonna go with the flow and make a video. Recently, someone requested that I make a video about how to improve uh, your listening comprehension. Basically, forgive me, my sinuses are crazy right now. Don't know why, but I'm gonna tell you some reasons why you can't understand Spanish speakers and some things that you can do about it. The most obvious reason is that you just simply don't know what they're saying. Like, you literally do not know the words that they're saying, or at least the combination of words that they're saying. A lot of people are like, no, I know a lot of Spanish. It's just that they talk really fast. They probably talk faster than the majority of English speakers, but it's not that fast. Like, if you know what someone's saying, like, it's not fast. And a lot of people speak fast in English too, and you have no problem understanding them because you know what they're saying. You get what I'm saying? Like even that, I'm like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you know, because you speak English. If someone doesn't speak English well, if I be like, you get what I'm saying? They might be like, what did he say? What did he say? I don't know. So, increase your vocabulary. I recommend you increasing your vocabulary through dialogue in books, in podcasts, whatever, because that's how people talk, right? So, you can watch news reports and really formal stuff because they use a good neutral Spanish. But most people don't talk like that. That's the problem. News reporters talk like, so today we have a report that blah, 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 blah. And of course, like, a little kid can understand that. But most people on the street, they're gonna be like, bro, did you hear about blah, blah, that just happened down the street where blah, 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 blah. You get what I'm saying? Like, they don't really take, like, those big pauses and enunciate well. They just, like, it just all flows together. And that's the problem. If you're learning something formally, you're learning it very enunciated, the pronunciation is super clear, and then you get on the streets or whatever, and it's not very clear, you know. So I'm gonna give you an example. Right here I have Harry Potter, one of my favorite books. This is the Latin American version. It's not the Spanish version because I don't like vosotros and all that stuff. Okay, vosotros and the lips thing. No disrespect to them. It's just not my thing. Okay. So, for example, here it's a dialogue, right? So you can kind of get used to things that you might not usually say. Like, this is a scene where this is like the beginning of the book, and Harry discovers that he's, what is it in English? A wizard, right? But his people were hiding it from him. So he's like, ustedes sabían que yo era un mago, okay? If you're practicing by yourself. So I just got a phone call right in the middle of the video. Don't even remember where I was at. Ustedes sabían que yo era un mago, hijo de puta. No, okay, he didn't say that part. I made that up. Okay, ustedes sabían. Let's get a little bit closer with that. Ustedes. There's a lot of places, like parts of Mexico, parts of Colombia, where they might pronounce the S super hard. But there's a lot of places where they're just not going to do that. A lot of countries, especially in the Caribbean or the coast of Colombia, they just don't pronounce S's unless it's the first S. Or at least they don't pronounce it hard. So more than likely, you're going to hear ustedes. Ustedes sabían. If you know enough, like when you hear, okay, sabían. If you hear sabían, ustedes is the only thing that could have come before that. So if not hearing a S is throwing you off, you literally don't. You just don't know. You don't know the structure of the language yet, which is not. It's okay. It's okay. You just got to work on it. Same thing with I got a Puerto Rican friend. He always says, "¿Dónde tú estabas? ¿Dónde tú estabas?" It can only be like if you when you say "Donde tú," now I know he can only be talking about me. You get what I mean? So, estaba. What can that be besides estabas? You get what I mean? Like, when you understand the structure, when you know enough, someone pronounces something different, leaving off a letter or something like that, it's not gonna throw you off because you know. Same thing in English. I don't say what's happening, man. I'm like, what's happening, man? What's happening? What's up? No one's gonna be like, what did you say? What's happening? No, bro. Like even non-black people, if I say, hey, what's happening, man? Like they know what I'm saying because they speak English and they speak it well. So it's the same thing. Once you see this stuff in context more, your brain's gonna go, this person can only be saying this. If I say de donde eres, and you're like, de donde what? Like, you haven't heard de donde eres enough to be able to recognize that that's the only thing that I could be saying, right? So, yeah, I don't remember where I was going with that exactly, but read books, listen to podcasts, hear this stuff in context, hear this dialogue, read it out loud too. Like, get the practice, because this stuff is like saying ustedes. You're probably not saying that when you practice your sentences and stuff. You're probably only using through. You probably don't know how to use usted. This is stuff that you need to say, because if you only practice the two form, you're practicing having a conversation with one person, and the time comes that you need to tell them about other people, ellos, or you need to say like, hey, do you guys blah blah blah? You want to say ustedes? You're gonna be like, ustedes. Sabían, and you're gonna be confused because your mouth has never said this stuff. Reading is a skill, speaking is a separate skill. You can combine those by reading out loud. So yeah, it's real easy. But it's better to say, juramos que íbamos a detener toda esa porquería out loud. Give my tongue, no weird stuff. Give my tongue to practice. And make that mind to muscle connection, as we say in fitness, right? So, anyways, I'm gonna keep coming with these videos. You can comment and let me know if there's something specific that you want to see, but I just want to kind of make this. So, in summary, if you're having trouble hearing someone and knowing what they say, you either don't know enough, they have a super crazy accent, which is rare. And if they do, like, you just shouldn't feel bad, because people that speak Spanish probably have a hard time understanding them too. And the third thing is just that maybe you're super nervous, but I just don't think that's enough. Like, if you respond in English, I would say, okay, you're just nervous. But if you just can't understand it, you just don't know enough. You need to put in more work, more hours, which is all it takes. More intentional practice with dialogue, not the news. The news is cool, but people don't talk like that. The news reporters are like, today we are going to have a blah blah blah, really enunciated, and I'm pronouncing every single letter and really slow so that you can understand me. People don't talk like that. Like, if I want to tell you something that happened, I'm like, yo, did you hear about blah 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 the other day? I heard he got mixed up with this, that, and the other. I'm not gonna be pronouncing every single letter and stuff like that. So, anyways, thanks for watching. If there's anything else you want to know, comment and let me know. I'll make another video just like that. Peace.